sure where you guys are watching at, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. As you can see, all of her pay apps are available in the comment section right on the subject line. And in the comment section, if you don't have any of those pay apps, you can super chat directly to me or Zelly directly to me. And I will take 70% of the super chats and all of the Zelly, and I'll give it directly to Christy, as I have done now for a few months, I guess, for a few months. And so, you know, everybody hit the like button, and then do me a favor, chime in right now and let me know where you guys are watching from. If everybody would please let me know where you guys are watching from. If you would, hit the #1 button and let me know where you guys are watching from right now, so that I can kind of have a barometer for who's in the room and who's here and who's not. So everybody, Christy, the best ever. I'm gonna call her right now. I'm gonna get Christy on the phone right this second. So I'm gonna be calling Christy Rohn, and we're gonna hear directly from her. Make sure that you guys hit the like button, please. That's what gets it out to the rest of YouTube. I'm gonna give Christy just 1 second. She just got out of jail. She's in a lot of pain. You know, to her father's credit, her father was down at the jail this morning, first thing this morning, to get his daughter out of jail. Shauna, love you, honey. Good to see you. Good to see you, Shauna. I know I owe you a phone call. I'm sorry I haven't called you yet. Let's get all the information from Christy. Let's not try to guess on these things. The bond was $1,500, I believe, but it's not that. She needs the attorney. We only have 11 likes, so I need you guys, please, to hit the like button, please. That's not what the subject matter is about, Naven. We're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about, Naven. We're talking about Christy Rohn, and this is a fundraiser for Christy, so she can. We did identify a lawyer for her. We have a lawyer that we're going to bring in. Let me see if I can go over here. So we did identify a lawyer for Christy, and so we have that. We have someone that we're going to be hiring for her, and that's what this is for today. So if we could focus on the most important. Howard, you're not blocked, dude. I know that you were blocked. You were on the block list, Howard. I saw that previously. You're not anymore. You're no longer on a block list. So hopefully this can happen. This wind blower can go by as quickly as possible. We don't have enough people in here yet. As soon as we have a few more people, I will call Christy on the phone. I'm gonna wait for this to pass. Gloria, good to see you. Howard, you're not blocked, man. Please try to keep it civil, dude. I don't know why you were on the block list, but I want if you would please keep it civil. It's not a snow blower. It's one of those wind blow. It's one of the things. Hi, Gloria. How are you? How's everybody? Leaf blower. 1 second. Okay, we don't stop under any circumstances. We don't stop. You guys hit the like button, hit the #1 button, and let me know where you guys are watching from so we can try to populate. I want to see who's in the room here today, who is in the room. If you would please let me know where you guys are. Jeremy, nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Christy's in the chat. We're gonna call her right now. I was just waiting for the blower to go by, and I'm gonna call her right this minute. Okay, we need to get. See you in an hour. Remember, I had a big interview this morning. I had to push that back a little bit with David Nino Rodriguez. I had an interview with him this morning, and I had to push that back. Okay, Mike from ... No problem, David. I'll see you when I see you, man. ... I'm looking forward to the interview today. I'm sorry that we are a little bit late. Okay, Michigan's in the house. Ontario's in the house. Hi, Christy. Good to see you. Shauna says, okay. And there's Mike from Collins, Ohio. Gloria, Vanessa's in the room. Thanks for coming in, Vanessa. Okay, so now let's get Christy on the phone real quick. Okay, guys, I have her Venmo, I have her Cash App, I have all of her pay apps in the description. You guys can donate to her directly.
Hello.
Christy, hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I've got you on live right now. There's just about 100 people in the room, and it will populate up to 300-400 people. So first of all, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Tell us a little bit about the dungeon experience and give us a little backlog as to exactly what happened and how this happened.
Really? Yeah, sit down. Sorry. I was just at Walmart shopping, and somebody had called the cops saying that my dog was in the car. And the cop, when I came out, I was only in there for like 10 minutes. And the cops came in, they said, well, somebody had called about the dog. I see your dog's perfectly fine, but you have a warrant. So do you have somebody to come get the kids? Because I had the baby with me and the dog, you know?
Right.
So they had my mom to
Cops come because there's a dog in the car. The windows dog in my car quite a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't like dying hot outside. It was like only like 80 degrees outside, you know? It
And
wasn't very hot.
And you're is
Up a warrant, so you need to have somebody come. But we did feed the dog.
oh really? They still there's a warrant for roll in here. So then they're gonna say that they have a warrant for you, and what's the warrant for?
For the charge is contributing to children unruly.
Mm-hmm. Unruly.
So that's what I said to them. I was like, well, their father died, so obviously they didn't send them to school. So now you're gonna take their only parent that they have left to jail. And you're like, they were nice and everything. Like she was like, I'm not gonna cut you in front of your baby. I'll wait till they leave. You know, I was like, I know this isn't you guys' fault, but at the same time, I told him, like, you shouldn't be cops if you actually are decent human beings.
Right.
Literally. Like, they were nice and everything, but still, they could have done anything else.
Well, they didn't have to arrest you. I mean, there was
Right.
no person victimized or bleeding from what you had done.
Exactly.
If your kids hadn't gone to school, they could have set up another way to make sure that the kids
Yeah.
go to school, but they didn't do that. They just wanted
Right.
to
And I'm
arrest you and
sure
put you in a dungeon.
taking their only parent to jail isn't going to get them to school any better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it wasn't during summer, then obviously their mom being in jail would mean that they don't get to go to school.
Right. And so now you're at Walmart and they call your mom to go get the car. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so your mom comes to get the car. Now, obviously the dog's not injured. They would take the dog to the animal shelter to make sure it's going to be okay, or
Yeah.
animal veterinarian. And then
Yeah.
the baby's in the car. How old is the baby?
He's 2.
Okay, so you have a 2-year-old baby, and then they do you a favor by not showing you be cuffed in front of your 2-year-old. Is that correct?
Yeah, they waited for my mom to get there, and the baby kept saying, get in here, get in here. Like, he just started talking, and you could tell he was weirded out by the cops, you know?
Of course.
And he kept saying, Mama, get in here, get in here. So they did let me sit in there, you know, with him and chill him out until my mom got there.
I don't see the reason why you have to be drug off to a dungeon. They know where you live. You're not a flight
Right.
risk. You can't run off.
Yeah, and what happened was they sent my mail to the wrong house, but I did go to my other apartment and check my mail, and it happened to be the night before I had court. So thank God I just checked the mail, and it said I had court the next day. So I told them the truth, like, you guys murdered my son's father, and I don't have a babysitter, but like, my mom and dad just got here. They just woke up, you know, because I don't wake my parents up. So
Right.
he said, I told him I could get there in 15 to 20 minutes, and I was coming from the next town over. So he said, okay, so you should be no more than 20 minutes, right? Like, approximately 20 minutes.
Right.
And so I said, yeah. And I got there, like, exactly, like, maybe 21 minutes later. And he said, well, I waited as long as I could, so you're going to have to call and pay a fee, some type of a bond fee. He said to call early next week, which would be, you know, today. And this week, it was last week. It was on the 6th.
Okay.
And they arrested me on the 8th. So it was 2 days later, they already had a warrant out for me when he told me to call this week and get a new hearing set.
So they told you they would give you some time, and then the amount of time they gave you was less than 48 hours, and they put you in cuffs
Right.
and arrested you. And so that, what was that bond to get out? How much did your dad have to spend today to get you out of jail?
They told me it was $1,500, so that it would be $150. But when he got down there, it was only, I think, $54.
So they arrested you for 2 days over $54.
Yep,
Essentially,
exactly.
there's a $54 bond, and they arrest you for 2 days.
And then come to find out, there was like 3 other people in there for the same thing. So
for their kids being truant from
money.
The kids being truant from school.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. So you guys, this is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. We have identified an attorney for her right there in her area. I'm not going to release the name of the attorney. However, her sister and I last night worked it out. We found an attorney that we're going to be hiring for Christy. He is a bar certified attorney. He has passed the bar. He's a practicing attorney in the great state of Ohio. This is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. Christy is on the phone. Everybody pull out your wallets right now. Share this video. Get a friend on the phone. We need everybody to put in $5, $10, $50, $100. And Christy, financially, how you doing right now? How you doing?
Horrible.
Horrible?
I have literally $0 to my name. Not even exaggerating. As crappy as that sounds, I literally have $0.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So she has no money right now. You know, you guys are going to have to stay on focus right now. This isn't a inquisition into my personal political and philosophies. This is not an inquisition into any kind of beef I have with other people. This right here is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn, and I want to make sure everybody stays focused on that. If you go off course, I will give you a timeout, and then I'll simply block you because I don't care. I don't care. You're not here to offer anything. You can get out of the room. I don't care. I really don't. And you know what? I've got this tougher skin now because of the things I've gone through. So this isn't about me today. This is about Christy Rohn. And right now, I want everybody to whip out your wallet and put $5, $10, $15, $50, $100 in. I've got a gentleman on the other line. I'm going to click in a minute. He's dedicated to putting some money in for your attorney and for your life, Christy. So everybody, please stay super focused. I have all of her Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo listed above. A few people who are supporters of mine have my Zelly. Any Zelly that you send to me, I will be sending directly to Christy. So I want to make sure. So now, Christy, tell me what happens first when the cops get there. It's in the title, Tom. The Cash App is in the title. I believe it's christybaybeeXx5. It is in the right there. There it is. Thank you, Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Good to see you, Noogie Burger. Okay, so now so they let you calm the baby down, which is just so sweet of them before they put you in torture cuffs. And then they put you in torture. They put you in the torture cuffs. Now, before they put you in torture cuffs, do they feel up and down your body with their fingers?
Yeah. What did you?
I said before you go into the I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to pin that comment. I'm so sorry, you guys. So just keep posting her Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. I will get better at this, I promise. So then they feel you up, they put you in the car, and then they take you to the dungeon in Lisbon. Is that correct?
Yeah, they took me to Salem Police Department first.
Okay.
And then they took me from there to Columbiana County, and it was one of the same cops that had arrested JJ prior to before that transported me.
Okay.
So he's trying to talk crap about JJ the whole way there.
Wait. So hold on a second. Take a step back here. Did you just say that the same cops? Okay, so you're in the car being arrested, and the cop who is arresting you is talking trash about your deceased husband?
He wasn't the one who arrested me. He's the one that came and transported me from Salem, like the police department, and then he came and got me and took me to the actual county jail.
And what does he say to you when and I imagine you're shackled like a pig and put in the back of a claustrophobic little car. And then,
I was.
And then as you're shackled like a pig in the back of a car, he then is talking shit about James Sheets?
Yeah, he was talking about the incident where he had gotten arrested and stuff, and then he was trying to say he was on drugs that day, and he could guarantee he was probably on drugs the day he got murdered too. So I was like, even if he was, let's just say that he was. If you haven't even seen the video, whether he was on drugs or not on drugs is totally irrelevant to the whole thing, because if you watch the video, you could clearly see that he was murdered.
Oh,
That's it, like point blank period. On drugs or not on drugs, you don't deserve to get murdered.
That's exactly correct. That's exact. So, but why is he talking to you about James' murder when he's supposed to be just transporting you? And now, when they put you in handcuffs, they put the cuffs behind your back, right?
Yeah, and then when you're pregnant, I think you're supposed to put them in the front, because I told her I was pregnant when they started putting me in the car, and she looked at the male cop and was like, "Oh, so you are pregnant?" And he was like, she was like, "So then should we not cuff her or cuff her in the front?" And then the guy cop was like, "It doesn't matter, just take her."
It doesn't matter how you're treated. It doesn't matter how you're treated.
Right.
And people wonder why they earn the hate. You guys, this is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. I have her Cash App, her PayPal, her Venmo, everything listed up here. It's in the subject. It's in the title of this video. You know, we have to raise her about $5,000. We're going to hire her an attorney. Her sister Rochelle and I have already identified the attorney that we're hiring in Ohio, in her area, who is a fighter. He's going to fight for her. I text him already. I'm waiting for a text back from him. This is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. I want you to pull your wallets out right now. Open up your phone and send Christy $20. Send her 50, send her 100, send her 5, send her 1, send her $1. Everybody here, this is a fundraiser for this woman on the phone right now. So now they transport you down to the dungeon, and
Get your shirt on.
when they get, I know you got 5 kids. I know, I'm so sorry. We don't mean to interrupt you. Her husband's name was James Sheets. You can find his, and the Citizens Broadcast Cooperative is going to continue to post her Cash App, her Venmo, her PayPal. So please, you guys, this is a fundraiser. That's why I'm doing this live. I have to get on the road. I've got to get out of here. It's okay. They can talk all they want. I just want to make sure that we raise the money to hire your attorney. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see if...
Right down the seat. Okay, come on.
I'm just seeing if this gentleman got back to us yet. I'm just waiting to see if I want to get him on the line here. So let's try to bring him in real quick. I'm going to try to bring this gentleman in. He's going to donate some money to you, Christy. That's okay, Alpha 66. If you don't have any money, man, God bless you. I appreciate it. Share the stream with a few people and ask them to pitch in $5, $10, $20, anything they can, $1, $2. Rights On just sent you a Venmo, Christy. Make sure that I did block James. He's blocked out of the chat. He won't be allowed back in. I'm not going to unblock trolls anymore. You're welcome. So now I'm going to see if I can add in Marcus. We're just going to try him and see if he's available. I want to get as many donations as we can in there for you. So I'm just going to add him into the call here. Okay, and this is going to be Marcus from Storm Chasers. There's her Venmo, there's her PayPal, there's her Cash App. Magnum PH Pig Hunter just sent you a Venmo. Thank you, Magnum. I appreciate that. We need as many people as we can to pitch in $1, $5, $10, $20. We need as many people as we can. No, Howard, we are blocking trolls again. I unblocked everybody thinking, I don't want to be someone who blocks people out, but...
Hey, it's Marcus. Can't come to the phone at this time. Need your name, your telephone number. Your message. Stop with the tone.
Okay. 1 second, Christy, and then I'll cut him.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Marcus, this is ChilleDeCastro. I've got Christy Rohn on the line if you want to say hello, Christy.
Hello.
Okay, so Marcus is from Storm Chasers, stormchasersradio.com. Marcus is pitching in $500 towards Christy's lawyer. I wanted to broadcast that for him. The name of his website is stormchasersradio.com. If you would please make sure you guys take a look at Storm Chasers Radio. Marcus, I do have the line right now. There's a couple hundred people in the room. By the time this is done, thousands of people will see it. If you're watching this later, make sure you guys hit the like button. You guys haven't hit the like button, and make sure that you guys donate right now. Gloria just said she's going to put 50 in her PayPal for you. Marcus, thanks for your time. I'll try to call you back.
And thank you so much.
Okay, so now I need everybody to how we doing, Christy? Check your Venmo, check your PayPal, check your Cash App. Make sure you have some donations coming in. Make sure everybody is subscribed. You have to be a subscriber to comment in the live. You have to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes or something like that. No big amount of time, but I wanted to try to make sure we could have as many people as we possibly could who could be able to come into the chat and be able to comment and be able to participate. So I can even change that to allow just subscribers in immediately. I just wanted to make sure. So you guys remember, Greg just sent you $25 to your PayPal. Let us know the updates on those. Pull out your PayPal, your Venmo, and your Cash App. You know, she has said thank you 15 times, and you guys maybe couldn't hear her, but she said thank you a second ago. She you know, there it is, Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Just put up your Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App on the live chat. So if you guys would, please don't hesitate to reach into your phone right now. If you have to leave the live and come back, that's fine. But if you can, put $1 in, put $10 in, put $100 in, put any amount of money you can in, because we have identified a lawyer in Ohio. It's the PayPal is in the comment section. It's also in the subject. It's also in the description of the video. So if everybody would please right now, if you would just be so kind. You know, this woman is a widow. Her husband was just murdered. She has 5 children. She's pregnant. She has a baby on the way. And so we want to try to raise her the proper amount of funds to hire her lawyer. I'm not going to tell the lawyer's name. I don't want people calling the lawyer and bugging the lawyer. And so now let's talk a little bit about the process that you had going through that. So then when they take you down to the dungeon, Christy, do they make you take off all of your clothes?
Yeah, they made me take off all my clothes and bend down and cough 3 times, which is weird and gross, if you ask me. It's so uncomfortable.
So they stripped you down naked and then made you turn around, bend over,
Yeah.
and they need you to look up your backside, because as we know, you're pregnant with 5 children, we know that she's not doing drugs, she's not on drugs. But yet this is a process they do for everybody, and the reason they do it is because they want to demoralize you, to humanize you, and make you feel like you're a bad person, you know? And so okay,
Exactly.
so now when you...
And that's before you're even guilty. Like, it's supposed to be innocent until you're proven guilty, but it's just guilty until proven innocent.
Okay, so then you get in there, and how long do they leave the shackles in before they take you into the room where they're gonna demoralize you and strip you and look up your backside? How long does that take?
The guy that was just transporting me put his own shackles and handcuffs on me, so he took them off like within like 10 or 15 minutes of being there. So I didn't keep them on for very long, but I had no shoes or socks on, and there was no need to shackle me in the first place.
Right. If they had said, "Come with me, Christy," would you have gone with them?
Right. Yeah.
Right. But they have to shackle you like a pig to demoralize you and to humanize you, and they say that's their policy, but really it's disgusting, and all of us hate it. We all hate it. And so then they strip search you, look up your backside, and then what's the next process that happens?
I just had to sit there and wait they had asked me a bunch of questions, like, have I ever been sexually assaulted, like 12 different times, 18 different ways, like the same question, just 20 different times, and 20 different ways of saying it.
And what are they saying? Have you been sexually assaulted? That's what they're asking you?
Have you ever been a victim of, or have you ever been the aggressor in a sexual assault, incarcerated or not incarcerated? And then they just ask the same question, just put it in different wording, like 20 different times.
Did you tell them that you were just now sexually assaulted when you had to go in and show your kibbles and bits to perfect strangers?
Right. No, I didn't say that. I just said that I wasn't,
Right.
But it was ridiculous. Like 30,000 years later, still asking the same question.
Wow. Just horrible. And so now they bring you in, and then they strip you down, demoralize you, dehumanize you. Then they ask you if you've been sexually assaulted. Of course you just were. But then they ask you 15 different ways, and you say, no, leave me alone. And then what happens next?
They have me get dressed in their clothes and have me sit down and wait to go up to the pod.
Wow.
And I had to wait for somebody because it was right at shift change, so I had to wait for them to shift change and then take me up to the pod.
What's the pod mean? I don't know what that means.
It's like where it's just there's different, like, blocks, they call them blocks, where people, where your bunks are, you know, where your beds are, pretty much.
Okay, and what pod do they take you to there in the Columbiana jail?
It's called 50, like pod 50, cell block 50, and then there's a bunch of, like, off, like, there's, like, a lockdown cell for people who are locked down. There's, like, different sections inside that big section.
Right. Right.
And they put me on the top bunk, and I'm pregnant, so you're not supposed to be even on the top bunk at all when you're pregnant.
Right. Of course not. Of course not. But they don't care about that. It's all smoke and mirrors, because they really don't care about you at all.
Right.
You know, they don't care about you one single bit. I'm going to turn off slow mode on this so people can comment as fast as they want.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what that was. Okay, let's go. Hello.
1 second, Christy. Sorry.
Okay, I was just...
Sorry for the delay.
Back to the dentist. Okay. Go ahead, bub. Or just wait for her. She'll tell you where to go.
Okay. And then I'll change this subscribers to 5 minutes, and then we'll find out who the trolls are, and we will just block them out if that's what has to happen. Okay.
So we hold your hat for you?
So now, Christy, you're in cell block 50 is where we left. They had taken you back, and they put you on an upper bunk for cell block 50. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it came right at shift change, and like right after everybody had eaten, so I didn't even get to eat at all. That whole night they didn't give me anything to eat, but somebody had came back from the kitchen, one of the kitchen workers, like an inmate who worked in the kitchen, and she remembered that I was pregnant, and she brought me an apple.
Well, she brought you something to eat. God bless her for reaching out and giving you some food to eat. So that's, you know, if we could throw up some good blessings for her up in the air for making sure that you had something to eat, we really appreciate that. You know, people who do that for other people, who give food to a pregnant woman inside of a dungeon after she's been arrested for simply her kids not being in school after her husband was murdered, you know. And by the way, this is July. When was that truancy charge put against you?
It said May 25th, I think it said.
Okay, and then you were late to court, and then thanks for coming by, Steve. We'll never see you again, dude. So you were late for court, so they put a warrant out for your arrest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so now you're in the dungeon, and they put you up on the top bunk, meaning you have to crawl up there to get into your bunk. Is that correct?
What did you say?
How do you get up? How do you get up to the top bunk?
There's like a metal ladder that's attached to both bunks, the bottom one and the top one.
So you have to
like straight up and down.
You need to climb a ladder to get up into your top bunk. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a mat that was like, for some reason, my mat was skinnier than everybody else's.
Yeah.
And it was like paper. I would have been better off sleeping on paper, probably, for real.
You know, we called the jail with 500 people live, and they said that they had given you a double mat for your comfort. Were you comfortable on the metal bed?
No, and they didn't give me a double mattress at all. And there was somebody in there who had an air mattress. So I said, how did she get an air mattress? And she said, all I did was ask for it. So I said, well, I'm pregnant. Can I have an air mattress? And they're like, well, you're on the top bunk, so I don't think it's very safe to have an air mattress up there.
It's not very safe to put you in shackles and take you to a dungeon and demoralize and dehumanize you. That's not very safe either, but they seem to have no problem doing that. That is just horrible. That is, you guys, this is a fundraiser for Christy. Howard, you know, I'm not going to block you right this second, Howard. I'm going to give you one more chance, dude. You say some BS again, I'm just going to kick you off my page, and I'm never going to have you back again, dude. It's up to you. But this is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn, who was arrested and treated so terribly and taken to a dungeon. It's absolutely horrible. So right now, I want you guys to reach into your wallet, reach into your Cash App, your Venmo, your PayPal. It is posted in the subject. It is posted in the description. Please reach out. $5, $10. There's 200 people here. If everybody puts in $5, that's $1,000.
Somebody named Miguel just sent $50 on PayPal.
Oh wow! Go ahead and call out just some first names, Christy, or just some usernames. Call out some usernames, some people who have donated to you. Let's recognize those people.
Okay, Gregory.
Greg, thank you.
$20, and Susan sent $5.
God bless you, Susan.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And then that's on PayPal. Let me check Venmo. Kyle sent $10. John sent $10.
Thank you, John.
Jeffrey,
Thank you.
15.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Alan,
Thank you.
okay, Alan. Alan's going to send me a Zelly that I'm going to forward to you. I will take a screenshot of the Zelly. I will put it in my community page, and then I'll take another screenshot of the Zelly that I sent to Christy. So if anybody sends me a Zelly, and I've got about 10 different donors who send me Zellies, so if any Zelly that comes in, put Christy on the name, and I will send it directly to her. We have identified an attorney to hire for her. It's not funny, Howard. This is not a time to joke, dude. You can throw your jokes in another time, dude. Oh, Knight Rider just sent you $50, and Knight Rider just sent in 50, and he's asking someone to match him. Who wants to match Knight Rider's $50? If we could have
somebody named David sent 100 on, I think, Apple Cash, because it came as a text message.
That's going to be David Gaston.
Yep.
That's going to be David Gaston. David Gaston, God bless you, sir. Thank you, man. David Gaston has become a very close friend of mine. It is so strange to make friends and create such a tight bond over the unity.
He's the guy that sent 500 before, actually.
He sent 500 to you before, I know he did.
Yeah, that's amazing. Seriously.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
David Gaston.
Else sent 50.
Thank you, David.
Somebody named Melissa sent 50 as well.
That's probably Melissa. I don't want to guess her last name because I have 3 or 4 Melissas who donate, but thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate it.
Somebody named Josh. And somebody named Matt. Matt donated $10, and Joshua donated $5.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you.
I am Poppy. Really sorry, dude. I don't know why you got timed out. Please just be a little bit sensitive what you say. I am Poppy because, as you know, Cope Dog is in the room. Thank you, Cope, for coming in. I do appreciate you guys pitching in and contributing to Christy's life. We have identified an attorney for her in Ohio who has passed the bar, who is a practicing attorney in the Youngstown area. Rochelle and I identified him last night. I reached out to him on text message. I have asked him to come on live, but I'm not going to force him to because, as you know, the trolls calling your office and bugging you and messing up your day. No, dude, Alan, I know. Alan, dude, we have been talking for months and months, dude. Alan, I'm just going to always make sure that I'm transparent with people. So, Zell. Okay, so it's pronounced Zell. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. Oh, is that right? You have rights? Is he a troll? Okay. It's like, you guys, we're here raising, everybody hit the like button. There's 225 people. Okay, we'll let it go. I am Poppy. Let it go, and let's move forward, dude. If you're not a troll and you're not an asshole, then let's just move forward, okay? Because this isn't about me and you. This is about Christy Rohn. This is about Christy. This is about her on the phone right now. This is not about you and I, dude. So let's go ahead and move forward. Let's move forward, all right? If you're offended, I am Poppy. I'm sorry for offending you. Hopefully you didn't say something totally a-hole-ish. Let's move forward, though, dude. Let's focus on Christy and her 5 children and the baby in her body right now, okay? Let's move forward, all right? I'm going to put you in timeout again, I am Poppy, and next time I'll just block you from the page. So do whatever you want. I don't care, dude. I'm not here for your follows, like, and subscribers. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I don't care. So there it is. So now anybody, make sure that we hit the like button. There's only 94 likes and 240 people in here. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Take your finger and hit the like button. That will get more people in the room, and we have to get more people. We have to get more people out here. We got to get more people in here to raise more money because the lawyer is going to cost about $5,000. We've got it. Shock Professor, good to see you. Mike A, nice to see you. Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal has been posted by the Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys chipping into Christy's life. You know, she is going to need help. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for jumping in as soon as you can. So now they put you in the cage, and there's, what's up, Chuck? How you doing? Greg, good to see you, buddy. News Now, Lisa, good to see you. She is free. She's out. We're doing a fundraiser for her, Frontline Media. Nice to see you. James, good to see you. So now, as we move forward here, so you're in the jail. They put you on the top bunk. One of the women who works in the kitchen realizes that you're pregnant and you're hungry, and so she brings you an apple. And then I imagine you eat that whole apple all the way down to the core. Is that right? Thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. It was mushy and like all brown, but I definitely ate it.
Wow.
For sure.
Wow. It was, but you ate it anyway because you have to feed the baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow.
I'm worried about trying to drink water because my whole body's so dehydrated. My muscles keep cramping.
Right now?
Still. Yeah, I've chugged so much water and my muscles are cramping. Just walking, my calves keep cramping and my back. It's the worst.
So you didn't have enough water to drink inside the dungeon?
Nope.
You know, and I gave a call over there, Christy, and I talked to one of the dungeon lords over there, and she was telling me that it's not a dungeon, that it's perfectly fine. Do you think that that's true? Do you consider it a dungeon?
Yeah, I do, definitely. I've been in one other jail in my life, and that place is 10 times worse than this jail, without a doubt. So this jail is better than another jail that I've seen, but it's still horrible, completely.
Right, right. And then they put you on a metal sheet on the second bunk, on the top bunk, and then you're not going to get enough water in there. So people are telling you make sure you take potassium and magnesium and get some salt in your system. Those things will hold water in your body faster than just water. So make sure that you get those things in your system as quickly as you can. And so, go ahead, Christy.
I was just saying, I didn't take my prenatals for those days either. I have prenatals and I take iron too because for some reason I have low iron. Ever since I had my second son, I've had low iron. Wow. So I took those only an hour and a half ago. So that's really going to help too.
So they didn't give you your prenatal vitamins when you were in the dungeon? They didn't think about that you had been taking prenatal vitamins because you have a baby in your stomach? They didn't think about that? So there's no form of care then. So they put you on the top bunk, you get an apple, and then what happens after that?
I just tried to sleep as much as I could, but it hurt. It really hurt more, so bad. I tried to sleep in any different position that I could just to, sleep, but it hurt so bad that I couldn't even sleep the whole time I was in there. Oh, no, so you're in pain because you're laying on a metal sheet, is that correct? Right, yeah. That's what I thought. And they don't give you pillows or anything. They were like, oh, you're the lucky one. We even gave you a towel this time. Nobody usually gets towels. I was like, wow. What? You're being boosted because you got a towel? Yeah. She's like, wow, lucky you. There's a towel in this roll. Because they give you a roll. It's like a blanket, a sheet, and it's supposed to have a towel, and a pillow, and your hygiene kit, which, is like a 2-inch long toothbrush and some weird toothpaste. Is your GoFundMe still active? Because Kathy J. Condrum just posted your GoFundMe. Is that link still active for you, Christy? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so her GoFundMe link is active. Kathy, thank you for posting that. Everybody hit the #1 button. Let me know where you guys are watching from real quick. Just do a roll call. Let me see who's in the room. I want to do some shout outs. Someone sent me a $10 super chat. I'm going to give $7 to Christy. I can't cover the 30% loss anymore. But I will give her 70% of that super chat. It's only $10, but God bless you. Thank you for sending it. So good. Incope is in the room. Debo Cruz. I don't know what happened, Debo. I'm sorry you got timed out. God bless you. Thank you for coming, Josh. Thank you for coming, Tim. I appreciate it. And remember, somebody named Ricky. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
please go ahead.
Somebody named Ricky donated 25, and somebody named Julian sent 150.
Oh my God, Julian, thank you. You have the capability. Thank you, Julian. God bless you, man. Appreciate that. Read off a couple more names. David Gaston, good to see you, brother. Chuck, always good to see you. Magnum, good to see you. I am the Poppy. Yeah, matter of fact, I am Poppy. You're just gone from my channel now, brother. I won't be unblocking trolls again, so you won't be back. I am Poppy. And so now Melanie's in the room. Thank you for coming in, Melanie. God bless you guys. You know, we got to raise at least $5,000. You know, the initial retainer for the attorney, we have to have enough money to make sure that she's going to be protected. Troll Hunter is here. Aaron, you know, it's good to see you, Aaron Queen. Thank you for coming by. You know, I get tons of screenshots of you on troll channels saying things that are kind of funny about me. But you know what, Aaron, if you're, as long as you're respectful in here, dude, God bless you, dude. It doesn't really matter. What matters right now is that we stay focused on Christy and we raise, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kathy. No problem. No problem. God bless you, Kathy. Thank you for posting her Semper Fi Patriot. Thank you, Semper Fi. We're doing a fundraiser right now for Christy Rohn, who was arrested and put in the dungeon for 2 days. She's in a lot of pain right now. She's going through a lot of suffering. So what on your body hurts? What hurts right now?
I feel like I'm 90, literally. My hips hurt more than anything. It's just mostly my hips and my back and my shoulders.
Okay.
I could barely get up. Like, I could barely get up. And I feel like it was the mattress and from not having enough water combined.
Not having enough
I
water.
was like limping when my dad came and got me. I felt like I was 90.
Yeah. Another big shout out to Julian. Was it Julian who put in $150? You know, was that the name on that? Thank you, Julian, for putting that in, man. Appreciate you, man. You have the ability, and so we're, God bless you.
So much.
Thank you, Aaron. I will make sure that Christy gets that if you sent that to me. Thank you, Aaron Queen. I appreciate you, man. Just trying to keep my head on straight as we move forward. So you don't have any water in there, and where's the water fountain at inside that dungeon? Is there a water fountain in the room inside the dungeon? I know you got your kids right there, and you're trying to be a mom as you're trying to raise money for your own legal defense here.
We're at the dentist and we're just waiting for the dentist to come in. So
Oh,
we're fine for now.
you're at the dentist for one of the kids?
Yeah, it's okay, but he hasn't came in yet, so we're just waiting for the dentist.
How old is the child that you have with you taken to the dentist?
He's 5.
So you have a 5-year-old little boy with you going to the dentist right
Yeah.
now? Wow.
Yeah, he's trying to mess with all the buttons on the chair.
I'll bet he is. I'll bet he is. He's 5 years old. Of course he is. He wants to learn and play with everything. Good to see you, Wisdom of the Matriarch, Professor Nugiberg. It's nice to see you, Frontline Media. It's always good to see you. Encope Dog. I love you, man. Thank you for coming by. There's her Cash Map, her Venmo, and her PayPal. Good to see you, the tribe. Thank you for coming by. Everybody right now, if you have to take a break from the live, open up your phone, open your Cash App, your Venmo, your PayPal, and just send $5 in. If you're on, and anybody who sends in any amount of money, you don't got to send me a receipt, send me an email, and I'll send you a free digital poster or a free ebook or both. I don't care. So the dad is dead. The dad is dead. The dad was killed by the police, and Christy is now alone with her 5 children. The Cash App is in the subject of the video. It's also in the description of the video. So if you guys would please, everybody right now, take $5 out of your Cash App, $5 out of your Venmo, your PayPal. It's only $5. So now, where was the water fountain inside of that jail, Christy?
They have like this, it's a PVC pipe type stuff hangs from the ceiling, and they have like a shower curtain that hangs on it and blocks off like a toilet / sink. So it's all like a toilet and sink and everything combined, and you just get water out of there.
How do you suck the water out, or is there a cup that you can get, or how are you supposed to get the water?
I didn't get a cup until today, actually, before I got released, like an hour before I got released, they finally got me a cup. But the other 2 days, I just used one of my empty, they gave me like a juice container, like one of those carton ones that you pull apart and then pinch to open. I used that for the first day and a half that I was there.
Thank you, Yoshikata, for throwing in $5. Lou, good to see everybody. So you have to suck water out of a shooting fountain to get enough water. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
But you're pregnant. You know, you have to have 8 ounces of water every hour. And so you're sucking water out of a fountain, and there's no way you're going to get enough water, especially not only water for you, but water for the baby. And so you can't get enough water in your system. And so do you realize that you're dehydrating as you're laying in that bed? Do you realize that your body's starting to weaken? Because water and salt are the keys to life, and a lot of people don't know that. So how are you?
I can tell because I'm a psycho. over making sure I don't get dehydrated, because I pay really close attention to my body when it comes to water, so I can tell instantly when my body doesn't have enough water. Because that's the one thing I pay attention to a lot, is making sure I'm not getting dehydrated. My body feels it instantly when I don't have enough water.
Okay, so you can feel it. You can feel that you're slowly but surely dehydrating and that you need water in your system. And then why does it take 2 days to get you some sort of container so that you can drink a sound amount of water?
I don't know. They said when I first got there, they didn't have none in booking. And then when I got up to the cell, I kept asking them for a cup. And she said, well, I'll call down to the kitchen and find out, which she didn't. So I just waited till the next shift. And so then I asked the next lady, and she said that she would ask the kitchen. And then again, I waited till the next morning for the next shift. And then all she did was walk right, and that was this morning. All she did was walk right behind me, right in there the whole time. When they could have just got me a cup from the beginning, they just didn't want to.
And people wonder why I call them pigs and why I say that they're dungeon guards, because they could
And
have
the people
easily.
that work at this jail, they're not even cops. Anybody from the street right now, literally, even with a criminal record, even if you have a felony, could go and work there right now. They're not even deputies there. They're not.
Who's a decent person to go guard skin and be inhumane to people, and so what they'll just get anybody who's willing to go in and do it. They'll just hire that person. And now what they're doing, because they can't get decent people to be pigs anymore, they're just drudging the ranks, the top ranks of the prisons and jails, and they're promoting them to be a pig. And then they do a 2 weeks of academy, and then they do on-the-job training for 6 months.
That's actually one of the COs. They call them COs there. They were actually talking about how one of them was getting promoted to like lieutenant or something. She was like, I would never do that. You only get paid $1 extra just to do a bunch of extra work. And then she herself was talking about how at other jails you have to go and actually take a test and actually pretty much have to become a sheriff, a deputy, you know?
Right.
And she was like, nobody wants to do that anymore. She said every single person in the world thinks cops are shitty human beings, so nobody wants to sign up to be a cop. And I was like, that's right. Like, I couldn't believe she said it out of her mouth, because that's exactly what I was about to say.
Really?
I was about to say, no wonder nobody wants to be a cop or even anything that has to do with being a cop, because they're shit human beings.
They are. They are.
Be nice, you know?
They are. So some people are saying you need to go to the doctor and make sure that you document. Good to see you, Jeebus Crisp. Nice to see you in the room. Thanks for coming by. I saw Tommy earlier. People's names. Jacob is in the room. Good to see you. Motorized Misfits. Chuck P just sent you $10. Chuck, I actually owe you $50 on PayPal, so I'll get that to you. And then Shane O'Neill.
Oh yeah, a couple more people donated.
Somebody
named Chuck donated $10.
Chuck, I know Chuck. He's a friend.
Okay, Bruce. Okay, Charles, Miguel. I don't know if I said Miguel.
Thank you.
They sent 50.
Wow, Miguel, thank you. Miguel's a long time donor. Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate it, man. I haven't heard from you in a bit, but God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Launchpad, the description. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App is in the description of the title and in the description of the video. It's in the subject title and it's in the video. It's absolutely disgusting what we're seeing and hearing right now, how Christy was treated. She didn't get a cup to get water, and because she didn't get a cup to get water, I touched on this a moment ago. If you don't have salt and potassium in your system as well as water, then your body will deteriorate very, very quickly. You can really cripple someone just by cutting off their water and their potassium or salt. So, we want to make sure that last night, Rochelle and I, Christy's sister, identified and found an attorney for her. I'm not going to announce his name until he wants to come on live stream. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. I'll be sending 70% of that money to Christy. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. God bless you, man. I appreciate it. Tim just threw in 20 for you. I'll be sending you $13 or $14 of that, and I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Chris Marlowe is in.
Not to say their name, this is from Yoshitaka. Tell Chille I said hi and check his name out.
Okay.
That was the note.
Okay, so I pulled the phone down. Hopefully no one heard it. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure.
said don't say his real name, but to say his name was that name. So.
Okay, Yoshitasha. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. We send a lot of emails back and forth. RM, nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. You guys, this is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. If you haven't opened up your phone yet and opened up your PayPal, your Venmo, or your Cash App and sent her $1, $5, $10, $20, $100, $150, Julian sent. If you have the means, David Gaston was able to send in 100 because he has the means. If you have the means, then reach into your pocket right now and donate to Christy. We have identified an attorney for her. If he's okay with us announcing his name, I will announce his name as soon as he gives us the okay. Golden State family is in the room. Thank you, Golden State, for coming. Greg is in the room. Greg donated to Christy today. Thank you, Greg. Mad Dog just donated. You're not blocked, Mad Dog. I can see your comment. Angry Fishing, what's going on? How you guys doing? What's that?
Somebody named Jeremy donated $20, and somebody named Karen donated $5.
Thank you, Karen. God bless you. You know, Karen had $5 to give, and she gave it. So thank you so much. Dan Fizzle's in the room. Good to see everybody. Lou, Mad Dog's not blocked, everybody. So thank you guys for donating. If you have not just taken a second, I don't care if you leave the live or not. I don't know how to do that, Les. I don't know how to do that. Lori Kunkel's in the room. Good to see you, Lori. I appreciate you. And so this is a fundraiser for Christy. Make sure that you just take a second to open up your pay apps and send in $1 or $200 or however much money you can actually put into the room, put into her account, because we have identified an attorney for her. We're gonna hire that attorney. I'm waiting for him to call me back right now. I sent him text messages. I'm waiting to hear back from him, and we're gonna bring an attorney in for her so that she doesn't have to go through this process forever and ever. And so we're gonna do that. And then later on the federal civil rights case and the Social Security things, my partner Bobby Law and I are gonna help her all the way through that until it is done, until it is absolutely done. Yeah, Jeebus Crisp, we will be doing the same thing for Sarah Page when we do a fundraiser for her federal civil rights lawsuit. So Jeebus Crisp's in the room, everybody. Jeebus Crisp, if you guys have not subscribed to his channel, he is making videos about Ironton, Ohio that everybody needs to see. Everybody subscribe to Jeebus Crisp. He's in the room. That's Tim Lyons. And he is making videos about Ironton, Ohio that everybody needs to see. I mean, and Rights On as well. Rights On is making some really good videos about the local area in Ironton and about the trolls and all kinds of stuff. They're making some top quality content. Melanie's in the room. Good to see you, Melanie. So read off a few more names, Christy. Have any more donations come in, if you would, please?
All right.
What's the attorney's phone number? I'll put $2,000 in for her retainer. I can't do that without the number. Tim, can you send me an email to DeletelawZ@gmail, and I will send you the attorney's name and number. You know, a lot of the trolls, Christy, as you know, with your sister, Tim, I hope that you're real. He said he would put $2,000 in towards your retainer. That's amazing, Tim. If you're a real guy, man, God bless you and thank you. Richard just put in 20. Richard threw in 20 just now for you. So,
yep, that just popped up.
Okay, so big thank you to Richard. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Richard. And then Mr. Buttons, who said he would put in $2,000 towards your retainer directly to the attorney. Well, you know, we've heard that before, Blaze Rod. So I hope that Tim Buttons is real. But as you know, Christy, how many times have trolls lied to us?
Right. And they just want information somehow to just try to hurt you.
Right, to try to hurt me. I'm not going to give the number out over live, Tim. If you don't do emails, then I don't know how you send money back and forth, because everything is done through email. Everything is done through digital currency today, Tim. So if you don't send emails, then I guess, you know, what can I say, Tim? I guess you can't make it, you know. JNS just put in $20 for you. Thank you, JNS, for putting in. JNS are longtime friends of mine. JNS are some of my original supporters when I was canceled on TikTok. David Condon's in the room. David, I know that you have some money, David Condon. I want you to reach in your wallet and pull out $50, David, even $100, David Condon. I'm calling you out right now. I have Christy's Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. If you want to send it Zelly directly to me, David, then I will send it over. I will send it over, David Condon. I'm calling out my investor and my friend, David Condon, right now. David, I'm expecting 50 or 100 to come out of you today for Christy Rohn's defense, and you can send that. Oh, I'll come find you, you punk-ass little witch. I will come find you. I will punch you square in the face, Condon. So, yeah, it sounds like BS to me. The guy who said he put in $2,000 said he doesn't do emails. Well,
okay. If you do, let us know.
when you do. Love you too, Shauna. Good to see you. Melanie, thanks for coming by. So, you know,
James and $5 for
James,
good luck.
thank you, James. I appreciate you, man, putting in $5. James, God bless you, dude. See, guys like James, people like James who put in $5, they're giving every single dime they can. And if anybody, I'm actually not in WeHo right now. So, David, I'm expecting 50 or 100 out of you. I'm calling you out, David Condon. I can't say the things I say to you on the phone in private conversations because people will think that I'm, I can't say the things I usually say to David. How David and I talk to each other is pretty vicious. So that's why when people come and say horrible things to me, I go, dude, my best friends and I say things to each other. Okay, David, I'll be coming to get that cash. I'll be coming to get that 50 or 100. No, David, you have Zelly. You have Zelly. Oh, is that tell me your name, Reunite America. Oh, that's you? Is that Jay of JNS? Okay, so there's my friend Jay of Reunite America. I appreciate you, Jay. Knight Rider, thank you for coming. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So you guys, listen, what I need you to do, I need everybody to share this video. Jeremy, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Jeremy. Good friend of mine, man. Good to see you. Oh, no, thank you, Angry Fisherman. Unblock Alan Hubbs, please. Go back and take him out of timeout. Alan Hubbs was put in timeout. If you could, Lou Skunt, can you please unblock Alan Hubbs? Can you take him out of timeout if you would, please? If you could, please, Alan, you can go, Lou Skunt, you can go back and you can take Alan Hubbs out of timeout if you would. And then someone just threw in $20. Angry Fisherman, I'm going to give her 70% of that money. I can no longer cover the extra 30%. The Cash App is in the comments. El Mencho. The Cash App is in the comments. Alan, I will get you. Yeah, he's a strong supporter. Someone tried to get Alan Hubbs out of timeout. I think Lou accidentally put him in timeout. So if you guys would please go back and get Alan Hubbs out of timeout. Hi as Giraffe Balls. Good to see you, dude. I'm glad you're back in the room. I told you I unblocked everybody. I'm now blocking people again. Tom Shaw just posted your Cash App in the links. Yeah, he was. The Tribe, can you unblock Alan Hubbs? I don't want him blocked. And to unblock him, I have to unblock everybody, and I don't want to unblock all the trolls. So I want to make sure that Alan Hubbs gets on. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Thank you, Angry Fishing. Angry Fishing just put in $20 for you. I'm going to give you 70% of that. Thank you. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Okay, cool. If he's just timed out, he'll be back. I'm high as Giraffe Balls. Good to see you. Best wishes, Christy. Redneck Dad. And then, you know, I do have another woman in Kentucky who's looking for a dash cam. If anybody wants to donate a dash cam, I will send you her address and you can send her a dash cam. If anybody listening right now, I've got a woman in Kentucky who's a long time, been on the channel since I started, and she needs a dash cam. And so if anybody has a dash cam, I need a dash cam for my friend, a woman in Kentucky. Oh, thank you, dude. It's a nice compliment. Appreciate that. Thank you. I can't find christybaybeeXx5. That's a Cash App. That's a Cash App. He has it correctly. He's got a capital X and a lowercase x. So there's...
Maybe the money symbol before it?
Put the money symbol before it, Tom. You have to put the money symbol before the Christy Baby. So you have to put the money symbol and then christybaybeeXx5, capital X, lowercase x. Yep.
I got a dash cam. I got the one that he recommended to me, and I think I have it all set up correctly. I am really slow with technology, so Rochelle and her husband are going to come try to help me figure it out because I don't know how to see the videos that are stored, and I don't know how to see the live stream. Like, it'll go to, like, the live video camera, but it'll just be black and say loading. So I just wanted to make sure they're actually saving so that I'm not just using it for no reason.
I can walk it through you on FaceTime. Lauren, this is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn in Ohio. We have found an attorney for her that we are hiring for her. I'm not going to get into his details yet, but I have sent him a text and invited him to the live. Lauren, if you got $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, if you can donate anything to Christy Rohn, this is a fundraiser for Christy. Her Cash App, her Venmo, her PayPal are all in the subject line. It's also written in the description. Social isolation. It's good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. If you would, Lauren, I know that you may have some funds you could donate, even $5. That would be great. I really. Go ahead, Christy.
Nothing. nothing. I was just talking to the nurse. Sorry.
You know, I know that Lauren is pro-life, and she's explained her position to me about being pro-life. And you know, Christy, after her husband was murdered, she did not have an abortion. She's having a baby alone. And so if any of the pro-lifers are out there and you're watching and you talk about how people shouldn't have abortions and should have babies, Christy's having a baby alone and her husband's dead. So if you want to reach into your wallet right now and pull out 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, $100, anything you can donate now, we want to make sure that she's not taken to a dungeon again. That's the whole point of why I'm doing this live stream. So let me see who texted in. Oh my goodness! So Alan Hub just sent in $100. So Alan,
Awesome. Thank you. And somebody named Andrew also just sent $25.
Andrew, thank you so much for sending in $25. Here is the Alan Hub. Right here, Alan Hub just sent me in Zelly for $100. So that money will be going directly from my account right on over to Christy for her legal defense, because we have found her an attorney. Rochelle and I found her an attorney. Thank you, Alan, for your donation towards Christy. I appreciate it. I will make sure she gets this money and put it in community like I always do. And so far we have $50 in the chat. I'm going to send 70% of that to you, Christy. So you'll have that coming in as well. So I've got $135 coming into you as soon as we get...
there's 300 so far in the Cash App.
Okay.
And I didn't check PayPal.
Okay, so we have 300 in Cash App. Thank you, Motorized Misfit. I appreciate you, RM. Thank you for the kind words. Really, this is about making sure that Christy doesn't have to face this kind of nonsense again. She needs good legal representation right there in her area in Youngstown, Ohio, in that area. That she doesn't live there anymore. She lives in that general vicinity, though. But Tim Button also said he doesn't do emails. And unfortunately, you have to do emails if you're going to do Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. So I don't believe it for a second. Because we have trolls who come in here and say, I mean, didn't they promise you $4,000 if I would go on a live stream so they could try to humiliate me? I mean, they tried that, didn't they? And that was a bald-faced lie, wasn't it?
Yes.
Christy, that was a lie, though, wasn't it? It wasn't true.
Yeah. Yep. So when my sister asked him about it, he said, no, that wasn't the deal. The deal was that I was only if Chille agreed to go on live.
Right. The deal was, as long as you talk about me and promote my channel, then, you know, then if we can ridicule and scorn a man who raises money, then, you know, then we'll give you some money. But first you have to put up with the ridicule and scorn and shame from people. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. We're literally talking about someone's life, their liberty, their freedom, their 5 children, the baby in the stomach on the way. And, you know, people even will go to say to me, "You're gone, Tim. You're gone, dude. I don't want to." You're not blocked, Culpepper Spy. You're not blocked. Tim Buttons is blocked. You're full of shit, Tim. You're a lying liar, Tim Buttons. You're a liar, dude. Piece of shit. But it's fine. There's her PayPal right there, guys. So we have to raise her a few $1,000s for the retainer for the Mikey. I hit him for a reason. I hit him for a reason, Mikey, because he's just lying. He just wants attention, and it's just disgusting. It really is. It's disappointing. It's just disappointing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
We're
disgusting.
grown here, not in 2nd grade.
Wow.
Somebody sent $1 on PayPal from Alternative Aerial Messaging.
Alternative area messaging, and they sent in $20. Thank you so much. What?
Sent 5.
They sent $5. It doesn't matter. $5, $10, $100. Thank you so much. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy?
I said no.
The tribe just sent in within a message, "We don't stop." So someone, whoever sent you some money that says "We don't stop," they would like to remain anonymous.
Yeah, that was the alternative person.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We need to end the prison system. We need to end the jailing system. We need to work on investing in protecting and helping people and not hurting people. So that's what we need to focus on. Just that's what we need to focus on. Professor Nugiburger said that he's praying for you, sending up prayers. If you are a religious person or you believe in God and you want to throw up some prayers for Christy and her family, that would be appreciated. Thank you. I know a lot of people don't have any money to give, and that's okay. Make sure you hit the like button on this and share this video with people who could throw in $5, $10, $15, something, just something. Tommy, good to see you. Thank you for coming into the room. Appreciate you guys. This is a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. And so to read off your total so far, Christy, let's see how much money we've raised. Do we have the first? Okay. We need $1,500, $2,000 to put the first retainer down for the lawyer. So that's kind of our minimum is $1,500, $2,000. That's where we need to be at to get the lawyer for Christy. Alan Hubbs, God bless you, brother. I'm glad that Shock Professor Les Paul's in the room, everybody. Good to see you, Les. Are you okay, Christy? You busy with your boy?
Yeah, they were just showing him how the mouth sucker and stuff works so that he's not scared of getting his teeth cleaned.
Tom Shaw just threw in $30. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you. I'm not sure
Thank you.
Go ahead.
And somebody named Frank sent $5 on PayPal.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending that $5 in.
So now PayPal is almost at 200. It's at 195 actually right now.
We don't stop. Okay, so PayPal's at 195 and Cash App's at 300.
Yep.
Okay.
195 for PayPal and
300 for Cash App. Chille hates pigs more than Jeff. I wish I could like that comment. Thank you. And then we have an Alan. We have 100 from Alan Hubbs. We have 100 from David Gaston. Do we have a Venmo? Do we have a Venmo total yet? That's okay, Glacier Car. Just share the video. Try to get other people. Try to get other people to donate, Glacier. I appreciate you, man. Or lady, man or lady, or they, or them.
Venmo is 75 right now.
Okay, so we're just about. So there's 500, 75 Venmo, 575, 675 from Alan, 775 with David Gaston. So we're almost to eight. We're almost to $800, and I've got $35 coming from here. So we're just about $800, a little bit more, a little bit less. We want to get to at least 1,000. I know, Jeff. I think I mean, Jeff, we'd have to have a wrestling contest to see who hates pigs the more, who hates pigs the most. I mean, is that was really your that was really your whole shot when we're doing a fundraiser for a woman? That was your whole shot. Like that was the whole thing you offered in this chat. Like, what a joke, dude.
Right.
So right now, Christy has her 5-year-old son. She's at the dentist office. She just got out of the dungeon. Her body is sore all over the place because she didn't have any water in her system. She doesn't have any salt in her system. And so, can't get what to work, Launchpad. What are you trying to get to work? We're with Metro State, sir. Don't continue. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means, Jeremy.
Andrew sent 25. I don't know if I said that already.
Andrew sent what?
25.
Thank you, Andrew, for sending in $25 to Christy. You know, her Venmo, her PayPal, her Cash App are posted. I have a Zelly. If people want to Zelly me, you can PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo me if I'm already in your SKU, and I will take a screenshot of it and I will send it directly over to Christy. So let's try to raise her as much money as we possibly can. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree with you, Linda. Linda said it's disgraceful that they would endanger a pregnant woman, especially putting you in handcuffs behind your back. You're not supposed to put a pregnant woman's arms behind her back. It's bad. That's a bad thing. Good to see you, DC. Good to see you, DC. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you. God bless you,
Somebody
Dwarf.
named Caleb sent $5. They said they wish they could send more, but good luck.
Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Caleb. Listen, we know that the $5 is all that you had to give, and if you're giving everything you can give, then that's really all we can ask. That's really all we can ask, and I'm super, super grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It really matters a lot that we crowdfund this, and what really matters the most here right now is that you guys share this video when we're done and try to get people to come in and donate money because Christy's really down. She started this live by saying she literally doesn't have another dollar right now. She doesn't have any money in her pocket. you know, because she just moved. She has those 5 kids and she's pregnant. She's taking prenatal vitamins. The prenatal vitamins they take money. Is that your bigger concern, the way I say Zelly or Eldville? Are you sure that that's your biggest concern? I mean, come on, dude. Why do you want to distract from what we're doing here? We're trying to raise money for a woman who needs money. I mean, Jeff Hates Pigs and I are now in a battle. Jeff Hates Pigs and Chille are now in a versus battle. Who hates pigs more? Does Jeff hate pigs more or does Chille hate pigs more? Put 1 if you think Chille hates pigs more. Put 2 if you think Jeff hates pigs more. 1 if Chille hates pigs more, and 2. Sorry, I messed it up. 1 if Chille hates pigs more, and 2 if Jeff hates pigs more. Oh man, it's a battle here, Jeff. It's a battle. It's a battle. The real Andy Vids. This is about a fundraiser for Christy Rohn. We're raising money for Christy Rohn right now. She was arrested. 3. Everybody's putting 3. 1. Jeremy hates them. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's so funny. So Christy Rohn is right now at the dentist office with her 5-year-old son. She got out of jail. Her father bailed her out early this morning. It was a low bond. They covered it. Breaking the Flaw. Everybody's in the room. Good to see you, Breaking the Flaw. And then right now, Right Way Ministries. Good to see you. Jeff Hates Pigs. I'm outvoting you right now, but it is my channel. So, you know, Chille hates pigs more. Okay, Jeff, we're now in a pig hating contest. Thank you. PayPal for Christy Rohn is right there. Frank E, good to see you. Penny, good to see you, Penny. Thank you for coming in the room. Breaking the Flaw. Make sure you guys on your radio show, make sure that you guys promote this Breaking the Flaw, put it out to your radio show people, and I will be on your show next week. I'm really sorry that we haven't been able to connect yet on national. Do me a favor, Breaking the Flaw. Put the name of the radio show, if you would, please. Put the name of the radio show, please. Breaking the Flaw. Let me know what the name of that radio show is. Okay. Breaking the Flaw is awesome. He's how I met Christy. 1 + 2 = 3. You know. Oh, I get it, Jeebus. So if you put 3, then that means Jeff and Chille both hate pigs the same. That's right. Free Talk Live. That's the name of the radio, you guys. It's called Free Talk Live, and that's Mike and Breaking the Flaw who run that Free Talk Live. They have a really big radio show. I really want to get on their show. You know, God bless you. Thank you so much, Breaking the Flaw. I appreciate that. Good to see you, Joe. It's always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. You guys, there's 263 people in the room right now. Number 1, hit the like button. And then number 2, open up your Cash App, your PayPal, your Venmo, and send $1, send $5, send $20, send $100. Right Way Ministries is David Gaston. Love you, David. Thank you so much, man. Chille hates pigs more than Jeff. That is the best username I've ever seen. That is, someone put a username, Chille hates pigs more than Jeff, because Jeff has a username that says Jeff hates pigs. And it is so funny. I do appreciate you guys. Joy, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming here. If you guys would please make sure that you open up your pay apps right this minute. The link for the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App is all in the... No rush. I'm doing a fundraiser for Christy Rohn.
And thank you all.
Okay, so that was David Nino Rodriguez. I will be on his show later today. David Nino Rodriguez is a good friend of mine from Los Angeles. We met over a decade ago. He's got a channel with over 250,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, it's 240,000 subscribers. So David has a channel that I'll be on later today. He's going to interview me and ask me about my feelings and thoughts about the political spectrum right now, and also how we could try to improve the United States of America. So I'll be on David Nino Rodriguez's show as soon as we get off this live with Christy. I'm going to continue to do a fundraiser for her until we raise a couple $1,000, and we're only at 1,000 right now. So that means I need you guys to share this live stream with some people who have some bucks. I know that. Oh, there's Christy. She chimed in. Thank you so much, Christy.
And also, Peter sent $25 for Cash App.
Oh, thank you, Peter. Jeff hates pigs. Thank you. Jeff threw another $5. Peter threw in $25 through Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate it. David Nino Rodriguez, you can look him up. His channel will pop up. He's got 250,000 subs. 240,000 to be specific, but I just call it 250,000. He's only 10,000 off, so he'll get there eventually. So Marcy, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming by the Citizens Broadcast. There's David Nino Rodriguez. I'm going to do his show later today. So yeah, Ingrid just said, I can't believe they lied to Chille that they made sure she was comfortable. So she's got her 5-year-old right now, you guys, and she got out of jail and took her 5-year-old to the dentist. That's what Christy just did. She got out of jail, and then as her body is hurting, her hips hurt, she doesn't feel very healthy. They didn't give her prenatal vitamins. She took her kid to the dentist. She went immediately into mom duties. Like, it's just so crazy. It's good to see you too. And then I think Innocent Auditor, all hail Queen Fury. I don't really know what that means, Innocent Auditor. I never know what I'm gonna get when I open up this live, and I never know who's gonna come in here, if they're gonna be D-Scene. Thank you, D-Scene, really sweet. Okay, you guys, this is a fundraiser. Ingrid said, I can't believe they lied to Chille and said that they made sure she was comfortable. I can believe it. I can believe it. She also said it wasn't a dungeon. The woman on the phone also said it wasn't a dungeon. So, it's Fury Potato. I don't know what that is. Sorry. As you know, Golden State, I'm always ready for the hatred. I'm always ready for the hate. I'm literally doing a fundraiser for someone, working as a conduit, and I'm still going to receive some hatred for it. So it's fine. I don't care, because, we have to do what we have to do. We have to continue to push forward. King Charles doesn't know how to get a membership badge, you guys. He's trying to get a membership badge. Can someone help King Charles, give him a little guidance? They did not give her 2 mattresses. They said they gave you 2 mattresses, Christy. That's not true.
Yeah, no, they definitely didn't. I think that's what they're supposed to do for pregnant women, but they definitely didn't.
They didn't give you 2 mattresses. Horrific. Just horrific. I don't know how you do that. You guys, her Venmo, her Cash App, and her PayPal are all listed in both the title of the video and in the description of the video. Citizens Broadcast, the Citizen Broadcast Cooperative has been actively posting her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. You bet, Karen. Anytime, Karen. There you go, Karen. We did add some. I did add some moderate. Oh, there's. Oh shit. Did I push the right button? No, I made a mistake. How do I unhide high as giraffe balls? Can someone do that? I tried to add him as a moderator. Can someone do that for me? Can someone undo I'm high as giraffe balls? I tried to add him as a moderator and I blocked him. Can someone please fix I'm high as giraffe balls? I'm trying to add him as a moderator. Anybody who has better experience than I do. Thank you, Launchpad. I appreciate $25. Good. Okay, so I'm high as giraffe balls. I'm going to add you as a moderator. I'm really sorry, dude. I didn't mean to put you in timeout. As soon as you're out of timeout, I'm high as giraffe bud. I will add you as a moderator. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate that. He should be able to drop another comment. I'm high as giraffe ball, so I can add you as a moderator. I'm so used to having to block people. Yeah, that's my PayPal is at ChilleDeCastro. That's exactly correct. And that's the name of my company is Ethics SCS Incorporated. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm high as giraffe balls. Please drop a comment again so I can add you as a moderator. Really sorry I pushed the wrong button. I'm just so used. What's that? There you go, brother. Okay, King Charles, you should have been able to join memberships now. Okay, so okay, so Breaking the Flaw, send me a link if you would, Breaking, and I'll check that out. Okay, you guys, 230 people. We've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Christy, is there anything else you want to talk about here while I got you on here? I want to make sure that we raise as much money as we can to, not really, Richard. I have a lot of moderators because there's people who really care about change. There's people who are down for change. That's what's really going on here, you know? Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Launchpad. Okay, I will. Wow, some of the stories I'm seeing pop up here, Christy. So now when they let you out of the dungeon, So when they let you out of the dungeon, Christy, and you got your bail amount, tell me that process to how they let you out of the dungeon. I know your dad's down there this morning. I called your sister early. It was 5:30 a.m. here in LA, and so that means it was 8:30 there when I called your sister early this morning. And then what? So then your dad's waiting down at the jail to get you out. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, they had told me that I would have court today. So I was thinking that I would just end up going to court, which they don't take you to court. They just take you to a room and you have a video court, I guess. So I was thinking that I would have court today and they would just let me out and give me a new court date. And so then I wake up because everybody's going to court, and I asked them when I go to court today, and she said that I wasn't on the court list. So I called my dad, and he probably paid like at least $30 just for 2 phone calls, which is ridiculous because they charge you to put money on the phone, and then they charge you like each call unless you set up an account online something. But anyways, so I called him and told him just to make sure he goes to the courthouse and figures it out because they don't have me on the court list. She said, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have court today because they could just add you on at any time. So I wasn't going to sit there and just hope that they put me on the list, you know. And so I just had my dad was already on his way there. When I called him, he was already on his way to pay it. So,
Okay.
and he paid, and they said that I would be out by the time he got there. Like, by the time he got from the courthouse to the jail, they told him that I would be released, and then I wasn't released until like 3 hours later.
Really? So
$5 they also sent from that same person that wanted to remain anonymous.
oh, thank you so much for throwing in another $5.
My son says that he was just being a weirdo.
Yeah, pretty sad. You know, we're doing a fundraiser right now for Christy. Cope Dog, if you know, Cope Dog is a friend of mine, and if you can't get that Venmo to her, just send it directly to me, Cope Dog, and I'll send it right over to her. So if you can't get her Venmo to work, Cope Dog, you know my Venmo works, and I will take a screenshot of that and I'll put it in my community and I will send it directly over to her. So N Cope Dog. The bail was a low amount. It was only like $50. Is that correct? To get you out was $54.
And then that $54 would be on the top of it. But then when my dad got there, it was only the $54, I guess.
Okay, and what we're doing right now is Rochelle and I have identified an attorney right there in the Youngstown area who we have, we're going to contract. We're going to put a retainer down for him, and that's what Rochelle and I did last night. Is we took the time to work on good to see you, Rance. We took the time to make sure that we tracked down the proper attorney for her, who is a bar certified attorney. He's taken the bar there. He's a practicing attorney there in Youngstown. As a matter of fact, his sister, Christy's sister, knows cases that this gentleman has worked on before and said he's a major fighter. I'm just waiting to hear back from him now so that we can put the retainer down for him. We've raised almost $1,000, I think, so far, but we need to get to 1,500 or 2,000. So, you know, you guys need to make sure you continue to share this video across with everybody. Thank you, Noogie Burger. Appreciate it. And make sure, I guess I'll just leave this here. We're about an hour and 20 minutes in. So you guys, everybody here, make sure that you share this video.
Thank you. Thank you.
So weird. People are so weird. You're a weird dude, man. Dick, you're a weird guy, dude. You're a strange person, man. You are a very strange human being. I can't speak for you. You're a strange dude, man. I mean,
You don't need the window down.
I mean, you're just a strange person, dude. I mean, clearly, we're doing a fundraiser for Christy so she can hire her attorney. Whether you like it or not, there's a system of law created in America that we have to work within if we're going to change anything about the system. You have to work within the system to change it. So that's how we have to get. David Nino Rodriguez, I will be on his YouTube later. So Rance, if you've ever donated to me before, you can donate to me again, and I will send it directly to Christy because she's going to need to hire this attorney that we've pinpointed, and we're going to bring him in. And then later, Bobby Law and I are going to help her with her federal civil rights lawsuit. So looking forward to that, as well as, you know, and I want to make sure that we no, not a civil rights attorney, a criminal attorney, Jeebus, a criminal attorney. The same thing Bobby Law and I are going to do for you and Sarah, we're also going to do for Christy Rohn when we file a federal civil rights lawsuit against them. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you would, please. Venmo did go through, so you should have got a Venmo from Cope Dog. Yeah, the initial retainer is 50. The initial.
Somebody named Bruce also said $50 on PayPal. Let me go check.
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So Cope Dog's Venmo did go through. Thank you, Cope Dog, for. I don't know what Furry Potato is, Knight Rider, but let's just try to stay focused real quick. So there's Garrett. So do me a favor, guys. Don't time out Garrett. Garrett got timed out yesterday. I had to unblock his account. So please make sure you don't time out Garrett unless it's absolutely egregious. I'm going to try to keep people in the room. I don't want to kick people out. I want people to be able to participate. But as you guys can see, we've had people, as we're raising money for Christy, come in and say stupid things. So it's just ridiculous.
Emmanuel said $50 on Venmo. I didn't get the other one, the one from Coke Dog yet. I didn't get that yet.
It will show up. Cope Dog is a regular friend of mine who I see all the time, who we talk all the time. So I'm in touch with Cope Dog pretty regular. If he says he's going to send it, I do appreciate you, Cope Dog. I know that even if you can't send it that way, Cope Dog, you can send it through my store, and I will forward her the money. You know that. So I just want to get her an attorney. I don't want to feel like I'm helpless. Like, you know, when they arrested you, Christy, and they said that there was no bond for you, you know, because I had, 500 people in the room, and I was ready to raise the bail money on Saturday and get you out of jail. And what they told me was that there was no bond for you. And so I was just I was so upset. It brought me to tears because I was so mad. It wasn't tears of sadness. I was just so angry that I wasn't allowed to get you out of jail. And it just...
Yeah, that's true, because like, first they tell me there's no bond because...
Thank you, Rance.
Because they were just the cops and couldn't look it up. And then when I got to the jail, they said I have a $150 bond. And they said, hold on, Bubby. They said that I could pay it between 8 and 9 in the morning the next day. And then one of the other CEOs chimed in and said, oh no, she can't bond out. It's through juvenile court and they're not open on Sundays at all. So she'll have to wait until Monday and go to court on Monday.
Thank you, Rance.
So these days, I'm like, which one is it? Because first you're getting my hopes up thinking I could bond out, and then you're telling me that I can't.
Wow.
Pam $50. Pam sent $50. Pamela.
Pamela, I owe Pamela a phone call. Pamela has a case. It's just not a life or death case. And so it's hard. I'm sorry, Pamela, I haven't returned your phone call. I know I owe you a phone call. I've been dealing with things that are life and death. I've been dealing with people who are being targeted and persecuted by cops. And so I'm sorry, Pamela, I haven't returned your phone call yet, but Pamela threw in $50 towards you. She's a longtime supporter and she's a friend of mine. And I'm sorry I haven't returned your phone call, Pamela. David Gaston's also waiting on a phone call from me. There's a few people, I'm a few phone calls behind. Forgive me, I'm a person. And this past few weeks, I've really been through a lot. So I'm trying, but I just got to be better about being able to return phone calls. There's not enough minutes in a day for me to get back to every single thing I need to get done. So this is a fundraiser. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate you. Thank you for throwing in. There you go, Pamela.
Also, he sent $20 as well, and she said, I hope this helps. Much love.
Who was it?
Thank you. Marcy, somebody named Marcy.
Marcy Fox. She's in the room. Yep. She's in the room. Thank you so much, Marcy. Pamela, I added you as a moderator, Pamela Knox. If you want to add the video in the links here, you can. So go ahead and put the link to your video. And there's 250 people in here, Pamela. Maybe some people will go and take a look at it and watch it. Marcy, thank you for throwing in. And, just so you know, Christy, a lot of these people who are donating to you, they're on fixed income. They don't have a lot of money. And so...
Yeah, so thank you guys so much. I know that it's not easy to send somebody else money. Thank you guys so much. Really, you're helping me a lot and my kids. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this
I can't express how thankful I am for all of you guys. Because
yeah.
Through this whole process, without you guys, none of this would have happened. Still, nobody would know my husband's name. Nobody would know anything that happened to him or us.
Yeah. And there's a lot of activists out there who have bigger platforms than I do that could really help and raise funds and do nice things for people. But they're mostly
Right.
concerned with making videos and making themselves money, getting likes, views, and comments. They'll even come in here to put their name up front so that people will say their name and talk about them. And it's just the height of selfishness. It is just the height of greed, you know. And what we
Act like you're helping people, or to act like you're trying to make change, when really that's not your goal at all. It's sickening. Like, it's one thing if you're actually helping people or trying to make change in the world or stop police brutality or corruption, but they just act like they are by posting other people's videos, and then they don't help. They don't do anything to actually help or to make change.
right.
And that's worse than not doing anything at all. If you ask me, that's worse than just sitting there doing nothing.
Well, the thing is that, Christy needs some funds for an attorney, and that's what we need. We need to raise funds for an attorney. And so we have, yes, unalienable rights. We are accepting PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. You can send it to me, or you can send it directly to Christy. Her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App are in the description and in the title of this video. If you could please send her in 5, 10, 15. Pamela Knox sent her in $50. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was talking to my son. He asked if peanut butter was good for you. My kids don't eat anything at all, so my goal is to try to get them to at least eat peanut butter so that they have protein.
This one that says Chille hates pigs more than Jeff. I love your username. Jeff and I are now in an anaconda fight, two different anacondas, and they've wrapped around each other, and we're now in a death match to see who hates pigs more. But Chille hates pigs more than Jeff. Just threw in $5, and they said that that's all they have to give. And so a big thank you. A big, huge thank you. Thank you so much for throwing in that $5. It means a lot. It really does. People don't understand when you have 5 children and you're pregnant, there's no extra money for you. The fact that Christy can still get her nails done is amazing. And Christy, don't stop doing your nails. You keep taking care of yourself. You keep taking good care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with you.
I don't get my nails done anymore. It destroyed my nails, but I don't get my nails done anymore. The only thing I get done is my eyelashes, because I don't know how to take them off. So.
Well, also, what's wrong with I hate to point out the obvious, but she now needs another partner, so she's going to have to work on herself a little bit too. But she's pregnant. And so it's just so crazy. It's so crazy that this is happening to her after her husband was murdered. So, we did raise some good funds for you. Let me see if David Nino Rodriguez, he's not there. Okay, I'm calling you. We have located an attorney for Christy. Her sister and I last night found the attorney, and we have reached out to him. I'm waiting to hear back from him. This is Marcus over at stormchasersradio.com. I'm going to patch him in. He committed yesterday to putting some money in, so I'm going to call him right now.
Hey, Chille.
Hey, Marcus, I got you on live, man. There's 250 people in the room, and also Marcus, I just Blaze Rod just threw in $5. Thank you, Marcus. Meet Christy Rohn. Christy Rohn, meet Marcus from.
Hi, Christy. How are you, hon?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
So Marcus has a website called stormchasersradio.com. I think that you were out of Nebraska. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're out of Nebraska, but we travel all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
We do search and rescue. We use drones and canine dogs, and we also do storm chasing and storm spotting. Making sure the communities are safe and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
We're a nonprofit organization. We don't accept any. We don't take any money from anybody. We do it out of ours. We have 3 volunteers that work for us and stuff like that. And So we have, it's kind of like a three-split company. We have a radio station, and we have the search and rescue group, which was called Nighthawk Search and Rescue, and then Kearney Storm Chasers. And I sent Chille a couple pictures and just to show you what we do and stuff like that. But it's listen. Ever since I heard the story, when I first saw the video, it really touched my heart, and I've been watching. And when Chille did his video yesterday, when I heard you were in jail, I said enough of this shit. I can't. I don't have the how do I want to say it? I don't have the hatred towards police officers, but I know there's good cops and I know there's bad cops.
Yeah.
But I see what's going on here, and I every time you can tell exactly what's happening in that town, and you are being targeted. You are. There is no other way around it. And
right, and that's why I really don't go nowhere. I go to the store, and so that's all I was doing was just leaving Walmart, and they were behind my car and they said that somebody had called the cops about the dog being in the car. I honestly believe that they just decided to mess with me because they seen my vehicle.
Quick shout out, Christy. Unalienable Rights just sent me $100 through PayPal that I'll be sending to you. So that's a couple $100 I'll be sending you, a little bit more. And then Pamela Knox made an announcement that she has $50 more to donate. She wants someone to match her. Can I get a matcher for $50 for Pamela Knox? Go ahead, Marcus and Christy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
I want to express. I'm so sorry about your husband. I could not imagine going without my wife. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine what you're going through and your children. And I really I look at you and what Chille has done, and I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I really am. It's brought tears, man, so many times.
I didn't think anything was going to happen. Like, from the very second this happened, I just didn't think nothing was going to happen. Like, I just figured it was going to be swept under the rug, and like, without Chille, it 100% would happen. Just like they wouldn't let us in the city council meeting, and they are, like, intentionally trying to cover all of this up.
Yeah, it is. It's like I said, you can tell that, when there's right and when there's wrong. And
right.
This is wrong. This is way, way wrong.
Yeah.
And, you would think they would be more kissing your ass, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, than being what they're doing to you. Because, you have been through hell. Well, you've been through hell, and the kids, emotionally scarred for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And it's just that, and so are you. And like Chille just made the comment about, you have to find someone else in your life. Hopefully you will. I know it's going to be hard, but hopefully that you'll find somebody that that's going to take care of you and the kids, that's going to treat you right, and you don't have to worry about finding some knucklehead that's not going to treat you right.
Yeah.
But listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Chille $500, and then by Friday of this week I'm going to send him another $5. Okay, this is our donation pot that we have. That we usually donate to other charities and stuff like that, and I'm going to donate that. I'm going to send it to Chille. He can send it to you, and then I figured this can go towards your attorney, and or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, but I figured for a retainer or something for attorney. But I felt really. I'm emotionally adapted to this situation that's happening right now, and I just pray that you and your family are going to be okay. And like I said, I know that you've been, people have been making promises about giving you money. soon as I get off this phone, I'm going to be sending this money right to Chille, okay, and then he'll send, like I said, he'll do what he needs to do on his end to get it to you, okay, and then, like I said, Friday, I'll send the rest of it to you, and then you should be good. If you need anything else afterwards, please call on us. We'll do whatever we can, and I promise you, like I said, I don't have the what do you call it, the hatred towards police. As I said, I've met many police officers that have helped me during missing persons cases, and
Right.
They've helped me, and same thing with first responders, and
Yeah.
you know, right when I'm flying and searching for these missing people, you know, they're there
That's
and
the
they
most
help me.
amazing like ever that you're doing. That's seriously amazing. Like go down after disasters and help to find people and stuff like that. Just out of the goodness of your heart. That's amazing.
You know what the nice thing though is the volunteers. It's not just me. It's the volunteers that help and the people that put in so much time and energy. And like I said, we have canines too. They're huskies, husky breed. We have a husky that's named Bella. She's a cadaver dog, and she is good, and she does what she does. But we also have a search and rescue, and we got another one that's training right now. So we have three huskies right now that are being trained.
That's amazing.
And by
That's so
and by the way, Marcus, I've had P. Morrow in here before. He said he's going to match your $500 today. So,
That's awesome.
and by the
That's
way,
awesome.
Marcus, let me send you my Zelly, or maybe even I can get you Christy's Zelly. But you can Zelly me, and then that won't take any fees out, and I'll send that directly over to Christy. P. Morrow
Okay.
in here said he's gonna, and then what's really cool is Pamela and Alan have both matched each other and put in another 50 each. Here's Alan's 50 more, and I guarantee you, if Pamela Knox,
That's awesome.
if Pamela Knox
That's
said she
awesome.
sent 50, she certainly did. I guarantee you, it's in my Cash App or in Christy's Cash App right now. So thank you all. Thank you, P. Morrow. If that's real, I really appreciate it. We had someone impersonating you the other day, P. Morrow. So I don't know if it's the real P. Morrow or if someone's just trolling. But I want to say thank you if that's real. Thank you for the $20 you contributed on Super Chat. Thank you, Marcus. And when I get off the phone with you, Marcus, I will call you right back and I'll give you.
Okay, Chille.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Everybody, Storm
Hey,
Chasers Radio.
Hey,
amazing.
honey, sweetheart, take care of yourself. And like I said, Chille, give her my phone number. If she needs anything, have her call me, okay? And then we'll do whatever we can on our end. Like I said, we'll do whatever we can in your attorney situation. You know what I mean? Let's put the belt to them and make sure they understand they're not supposed to be doing this shit. You know what I mean? So.
Wow.
It's we're all human beings, and we all need to treat each other like human beings.
And Marcus, just so you know, I'm coming more your way. You know, I'm meeting cops on the scenes, and I can't stand what they've done. I can't stand they joined this gang. And then I meet men and women in uniform that after I got a video coming out in the next couple of days where I spent an hour with these cops, and by the end of it, I had really found the humanity. And these were not bad men. They're just putting a bad they're putting a bad system. And so
And that's what I wanted to make sure, Chille. I wanted to make sure that you understood that, because I used to work at a police department in California, and I was in the crime prevention unit. And, that's the thing. The only reason why, I'm out of what I've been doing is because I got Parkinson's, and so I had to retire. But this is the only way that I can keep going because, I can still fly and I can still do things that I can do with the drones and with canines and stuff like that. But, we've met some very, very kind and very wonderful people as far as the law enforcement goes that are willing to go out of their way and help people and do things. Like I said, I know there's some real scumbags out there, and the scumbags are the ones that give the good ones the bad name. And like I said, and that's the bad problem. And then it's like the ones that are so good, they got to stand in the corner because they're so afraid to say anything because they're just like, man, this person might think I'm a piece of shit or something like that. And they're not, And it's like I said, it's gotten to a point to where you don't know who to trust and what you know, what's going to come up to your door next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you know, then believe me, I see it. I see the badness. I really do, and that's why I said. And Chille, listen, you man, you are an amazing person. No matter what you know, what kind of backlash you get sometimes. Don't ever take that from people, man, because you've helped so many people and you've helped a lot, and you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, man. And that, sir, is why I'm doing what I'm doing today is because of you. And you know, it is very emotional about what's been going on with this case, and like I said, what you've been doing for her and for others, and just the way you treat people, you talk to people, that smile of yours gets you in trouble because you're a good guy, and we can tell that you are. And don't ever take any shit from anybody, man, because you're a very kind person, and you can tell you're a very emotional and very accepting person of a lot of people. So, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate watching your videos. I really do.
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you, man. When I hang up this phone, I will call you back, and I will.
Okay,
I'll set up the Zelly, and I'll put you in touch with Christy and her family. Okay.
Sounds great, man.
Okay, Marcus.
And again, thank you seriously so much. Thank
No
you.
problem. God bless you guys, and
Thank you.
take care of yourselves, okay?
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Chille.
Bye, Marcus.
Bye.
Stay on the line, Christy. So some really cool things have happened here. I don't know if was that lawyer who just put in $40? Was he just trolling, or does he just say yeah?
Trolling, saying that I was a drug addicted bad mother. He said I'm the real deal. I always donate to drug addicted bad mothers or something like that. I
Wow,
told him he was.
wow, that's crazy.
Like, I was like, wow, you donated $5 just to talk crap? What a baller.
Wow, he put in 10 and 10, and then he just. I'm sorry, Christy. I'm really sorry. You're not a bad mother. John, you can donate money through Zelly. You can email me to DeletelawZ@gmail, and I'll let you know the Zelly account. And I'm going to set up for Marcus to get you that 500 and 500. Marcus is putting $1,000 towards your lawyer, Christy.
Yeah, that's the most amazing thing ever. And he sounds like the most amazing person ever. Seriously, to do all of that, it's like, I wish that I could do something like to change the world like that, because he's really actually making a change and like helping people's lives, you know?
And, you know, this is Christy Rohn on the phone. And, you know, he is right. You know, I know that I'm a hardcore prick about cops. I know I am. And then at the same time, I'm going to do a talk. I just have been really busy that, you know, I hate cops, but not the human being. And I don't hate the human being who signs up to that job. I hope that they find God and they quit that job, and I hope that God forgives them for the things that they do after they're done. Pamela Knox sent you another 50. Did you get that? Read off some names again, if you would, please. Any donations that came in when you're just on the phone. Check your PayPal, your Venmo, your Cash App. Let's read off some names of people who pulled money out of their wallet and contributed. And
Carl sent 5.
Thank you.
Amanda sent 5. Peter sent, today was canceled for your protection, it says. I don't know why, but it says he sent 25 twice.
Wow. Thank you.
That, yeah, Pamela Knox 50, and then Peter again sent 20 for
Thank you.
Good luck on Cash App.
And Alan Hubbs sent another 50. He sent 100 in earlier. And so thank you so much, Alan Hubbs, for the additional 50. And he direct Zellies me, so you'll be getting that directly from me. I'm just going to screenshot absolutely everything and put it in my community page so that everybody can see the money just plain as day. And that'll be transparent for us. And then what I'll do is I'm going to set up Marcus as soon as we get off this phone call. So what I want everybody to do is to share this video as many places as you can, on your Facebook, on your YouTube, on your Instagram, on your TikTok, wherever you put content. Facebook is a big one. And if you would, and there's Pamela Knox's video. Pamela is getting railroaded. Unalienable rights, dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. You know, there's there's just no way that I can't respect what you did. You know, throwing in $100 for her, like dude, that's a lot of money. You know, it's King Charles. Don't worry about it, man. Just share the video. Try to raise more funds. We're gonna have to raise 5,000. So where are we at now, Christy? I can't really keep track.
Somebody named Kyle said to tell Chille to unblock me, please, and then said you are beautiful. Oh, thanks.
I don't know what his username is. I would unblock him if I knew his username.
Yeah, his name on here is Kyle. I don't want to say his last name.
Okay.
You want me.
No, you can text that to me privately.
Oh.
Yeah.
So right now on Venmo, we have $100 exactly.
Okay.
And some change. And then PayPal, it says e-check payment in progress. I don't know what that means.
That means it's coming through. Someone's using e-check to pay you.
And then PayPal is exactly $202.84.
282?
$200.84.
Okay, so 200. We got 125 and 200. That's 3 1/4.
And then so Cashapp is at $4.89.
Okay. I mean, just totally rude people. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't block him permanently earlier. I'm sorry. So then I've got some money here too. My brain's a little scrambled, but I have it all. I'll just take a screenshot of everything, and then I will just put it in. Hey, Chuck in Tennessee, I don't know what you said, man, but please try to keep it clean, try to keep it clear, try to keep it about Christy and about her. So I'm just letting you know, Chuck in Tennessee, I'm sorry if you were timed out wrongly. I didn't do that. We're just trying to keep a clean room here, man. We're just trying to raise some money for Christy. And then you have Marcus's $500. I've got 150 from Alan. I've got 100 here. Bring that down to 70 because I can only give 70% of it. I just can't afford to cover the 30% of the super chat money anymore. I'm sorry. And so I think that we're about 1,500. We're more than 1,500 because we have people who have promised some funds to come in. And Marcus over at Storm Chasers Radio, he's a genuine guy. You should have read his email that he sent to me. He was so pissed off. I could see how pissed off he was. Because the tribe, I'll tell you why, I'm not going to be abused. I don't have to put up with scorn and ridicule for money. If I wanted to be rich, just so you know, the tribe, I could be very rich. If I wanted to be in sales and just sell things or be on Wall Street, I could be extraordinarily rich. I don't care about being rich. I care about changing the world. And so, listen, Rachel, don't worry about it. Just do your best. So I'm not going to be put up with scorn and ridicule from someone just so that they'll give $5 or $10 and take shots at Christy. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to put up with it. So she's out of jail. She's on the phone right now, Rochelle. Say hello to Rochelle.
Oh, that's not my sister Rochelle. That's a different one. But
Right.
Make it sound rude.
Yep. Okay, so we're coming right up on 2 hours right now. I'm going to jump on the phone with Marcus. I'm going to jump on the phone with Marcus right now. Alan Hubbs really extended himself, put $150 in. Pamela put in $100. Pamela, I know I owe you a phone call. Yep. Good to see you, Brian. Anything else you want to say, Christy? I'm going to get your Zelly information. I already have your Zelly information, so Zelly will come from my account to yours. I'm going to jump on the phone with Marcus as soon as we hang up here. I'm going to get all that set up and get that done, and I'll have all the monies to you today. So I'll put everything on my community page today that I brought in, which is about $100 here, and then I have to count up all the donations in my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I can just show them right now so that there's total transparency here.
We got baby ducks yesterday.
Oh, you got baby ducks yesterday? Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. Good to see you, Professor. And here's the Cash App. So that at most, I only have $2 in my Cash App. So I have $2 in my Cash App. So that means that any monies that were sent to you, which is great. I would prefer they were sent to you over sending them to me. I don't like to be a conduit unless I have to be. And then my PayPal, for some reason it's not popping up just yet. Let me get this, just so that it's transparent right now up front. I just want to make sure that we be as transparent as we possibly can. Okay, so
Or what? You was hanging out naked outside?
okay, there that is. Cool, cool, cool.
Don't hit me again.
Okay, and there's $200 in my PayPal. There's 200 bucks in my PayPal right there. So that's going to be coming over to Christy as well. Let me make double sure that wasn't for a t-shirt yesterday. Someone was supposed to PayPal me for a t-shirt, but let me just make double sure. I can just tell by looking at the stories. Either way though, so it looks like we did good. We raised some money for you to get you an attorney, and that's what I care the most about. That's what I care the most about. It's you know, helping Christy is the most important thing. There's nothing more important. You know, we have to make sure that we get her the funds that she needs to keep going. And here's the activity. Okay, so here's the $100 from Unalienable Rights, who sent that over. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. And then this one is from Daryl. Thank you, Daryl, for $25.
Thank you.
And then for Christy Rohn from Rosario, thank you. And then it looks like Daryl sent $25 twice. And then this one right here. And then this one is $50 from Oz Mod. So Oz threw in. So I think this entire 200 bucks is yours, Christy. I thought I had t-shirt money in here, but it doesn't look like it. I think all of these are donations for you, Christy.
Thank you, guys.
Can you, I mean, just absolutely unbelievable. I'm so overjoyed with gratefulness to everybody who came in and contributed. I'm super happy. So you got a couple $100 in my PayPal
Thank you,
here.
because more than anything, I seriously have been struggling so bad with money, and it hasn't ever been this bad before. So thank you guys so much.
You're welcome, Christy. And let me get on the phone. Let me get these dollars transferred over to you. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. Christy, I'll let you get the last. No, don't worry about it, Brian. Brian, just share the video. Brian, share on Facebook. Let's get her full $5,000 or $10,000 to pay this lawyer off. MCS, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh man, that's terrible. That's sad. That's sad. People want to take shots. It's just so sad. We raised enough for the initial retainer for sure. So I'm looking forward to sending this over to the attorney, and I will be as transparent as I possibly can here. So I want to make sure that Christy has a proper attorney to help her. And that's what I'm concerned about right now. So I want to thank everybody. Christy, anything else you want to say before I get out of here?
I just want to say thank you times a million, really, like 1,000 times. Thank you guys all of you, whether you donated or not. Just thank you guys all for at least just being here and supporting Chille and supporting, you know, my story with JJ and everybody. And that's all. Thank you guys.
You're welcome, Christy. Listen, love you, honey. And I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes, and then I will. I'll be calling you in a few minutes on the phone and making sure your Zellies go through. Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome, Christy. Talk to you soon. Bye, honey. Okay, guys. So and then my Cash App and then my Venmo, I still can't get into. But I'm trying to get into my Venmo, and I have not had any success on getting in there in a minute. So if you sent me a Venmo, please let me know so I can try to dig it out. But I forgot my password, and I still haven't been able to get in Venmo in for like 4 or 5 days now. So thank you guys very much for the people. We have 233 people and 233 likes. There's Christy again. Even the loser trolls, thanks. That's so funny. Thank you, everybody, seriously. Everybody hit the like button if you would. Hit your like button real quick. Everybody hit the like button. Good to see you, John. Thanks for coming by. Hit the like button. Just take your finger real fast and hit the like button. Yeah, Unalienable, she probably needs everything, dude. She just lost her breadwinner and she doesn't have any money. She's really struggling right now. She called me the other day and told me she was struggling, and I said, we're gonna do a fundraiser for you in the next few days, and then she got arrested. So, you know, we gotta do a fundraiser for her. We gotta get her some funds in the kitty. We really do. We really do. We got to just keep on going. Good to see you, Rachel. Nice to see you guys. So there's her Venmo, her PayPal, and her Cash App. I will leave this all up. Yeah, John, we're still trying to get the body cam. We're still trying to get the body cam. We're still working on it. Nathan, this is for Christy. Oh, so Christy's still getting settled down in the new place she moved to, and she's being stalked by the cops. Nathan Dorton, good to see you, man. The donations are for Christy Rohn. That's her Cash App. Thank you for the donations, Bruce. I appreciate you. That's her Cash App, her Venmo, and her PayPal that are listed right up there. Good to see you, Rocco. Good to see you, Melanie. Thanks for coming by. Roll call. Anybody want me to call out your name? I want to make sure I give a shout out to everybody who came here today, because this was a... Nathan, why do you keep coming, dude? I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. It's like you just come in and you act like a jerk and you get blocked. So Citizens Broadcast, Jacob, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jacob, I'm sure she's going to use some of the money for the attorney. Most of the money will go to the attorney, and then she's going to use some money for the kids and for the household. Jacob, can you imagine that for a moment, that if you had 5 children and you were pregnant, that you may need some money for yourself as well? So the bulk of that money is going to go directly to the attorney, and then a small fraction of that money will go to Christy so she can spend the money on whatever she needs to spend it on. And you know what? She's a woman with 5 children and no husband. And so, you know, I have no problem with sending her the money and letting her use that money however she sees fit, because it's not up to me to tell her how she gets to use the money that we raised for her attorney. And so we are going to be giving the money to the attorney. That's a fact. Rochelle and I already have the attorney. Alan Hubbs and Pamela Knox, your battle back and forth to raise more money, I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much, Pamela. I'm sorry I haven't jumped into your case. I need to get more, I need more minutes in the day is what I need. I need more time. We're 7 likes away from 250 likes. I haven't had 250 likes on a video in a long time. So that's how I get paid. That's how I get my due, is when people are able to see more of the content that we create. And that's what I appreciate. So, you know, we're on the path for change, and we are going to change things. It's just a matter of making sure. Pamela, please email me that video. I won't be able to see it here. Pamela, you have my email address. You have my cell phone number. So if you would please make sure that you, yeah, she has such trash neighbors. You have no idea. Pamela Knox has been going through it for a long time. It's just not a life or death case, so I haven't been able to spend the amount of time that I need for other people like Pamela, who needs my help as well, if I can help in any way. And you guys heard from Deborah last night and how much, let me just tell David Nino Rodriguez, I'll be on David's channel. I'm ending my live in the next 5 minutes, David. Oh, it says I'm ending my life. I'm ending my live. I'm ending my live in the next 5 minutes. So you guys, thank you for coming by. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of America. And just remember, we don't stop. Under any circumstances, under any condition, we don't stop. We don't quit. Email me that link, please. I'm sure they are. Yeah, David, David, send me an email to DeletelawZ@gmail.com. That's for David right there. Send me an email to DeletelawZ@gmail.com, and I will send you the Zelly information so you can Zelly. Okay, David, I appreciate that. And then I'm gonna make sure I include you. You'll be in a screenshot. We don't stop. How many times can we post it down there? Post it down there. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Post it right down in there. We don't stop. We don't stop. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Les Paul. Thank you, King Charles. Pamela, God bless you. I appreciate it. That's crazy. I can't wait to talk to you on the phone. Boss Raider, good to see you. Dan, thank you. We don't stop. John, we don't stop. We don't stop under any circumstances. JNS, my friends up in Ohio, God bless you. JNS, good to see you both. In Cope Dog, appreciate you. Chuck, the tribe. 5 kids and 1 on the way, boy. Oh, man. Man, just sad. Just sad. You got your shot in, though, dude. Good job, man. You got your shot in. You got your shot in on someone who's grieving the loss of their husband. Good job, dude. Really proud of you. So Jack from PA, good to see you, Jack. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Jack. Let me know, Jack, when we're moving forward on the second part of that thing we're talking about. Jack, let me know when we're moving forward on the second part of that thing that we were talking about. That's Jack, the lawyer that we talk to on the phone sometimes. John T right there, everybody. That is Jack, the lawyer who I've had multiple conversations with on live stream. Good to see you, Jack. Thank you for your support, brother. I want to talk to you about the second part of what we're doing that we're keeping under our hats until it's done. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it goes... All this money goes to Christy, guys, every single dime. It's just the way it is. Okay, that's just, it has to be that way. So let me get my things done so that I can get this monies over to her, and then I can get a hold of Marcus and get that 500 and get that over to her as well. Thank you guys. God bless you all. I appreciate you for coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We don't stop. We don't stop. I'm not stopping. Are you stopping? I'm not stopping. Are you stopping? Jeff hates pigs. Are you stopping, Jeff? Because I'm not stopping. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys on. Oh no, Wisdom of the Matriarch got timed out. Can you untime her out? Oh, she only got timed out. Wisdom, you only got timed out. Mikey, be careful when you time people out. Wisdom of the Matriarch is a supporter. I almost even added her as a mod, so hopefully she's socially sinful. I thought you were a channel subscriber. I don't really understand. I don't know why you would say that. But that's okay, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Chille hates pigs more than Jeff. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Okay, anyway, I'll get out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Talk to you soon. Thanks for coming. We don't stop. Later, Gators.